Bagfuel, baby.
Let's talk about your wedding, which was a big subject on the internet.
It was.
I'm not going to sit here in front. We had your former co-host here, and I asked her, did you really send that lawsuit paper during her wedding? Oh, what you about?
Before you say that,
okay,
clear it up and say that's the only question.
That's the only question we asked.
Not we.
Oh, I said that. I said that. No. I asked that.
But I just want to be clear so she don't think somebody said that's the only question
that was
mentioned it, and she didn't say nothing bad
about you
or nothing like that. So I just want to state
she
that
didn't kick
on
your
the camera.
back in.
I just want to state that on the camera.
She said that she let the rumor go out of pettiness.
Of course.
You know, it made for great marketing.
Of course. That doesn't surprise me.
What?
That doesn't surprise me.
Where do you think the rumor came from?
Because it was a great rumor.
Can we ask that?
Well, it came from her being on from her tweets.
See, I'm not on Twitter.
She was tweeting petty shit on my wedding day. So yeah, that's where it came from. So then it became a thing of like, oh wow, she said something like, I hope they're toasting to the lawsuit. So yeah, she's responsible for the rumor. Can I ask
another question? Can I ask another question?
Of course.
I heard that you didn't invite her because she ain't had no nigga to come with or some shit like that. She ain't had no date. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Because that's what niggas were saying.
She tried to claim that none of my single friends got +1s, which was also completely true. I mean, completely untrue. No, none of my single friends came by themselves. I think maybe 1 or 2, and even the ones that did come by themselves knew enough people there that they wouldn't have been lonely. It wouldn't have been a lonely situation. Mandy was also not officially invited to my wedding. She was sent to save the date at a time when we were in a seeming to be an amicable place, but I got all of that wrong. I thought we were friends at some point. Let her tell it we were never friends.
No, she didn't say that.
She never said that.
She didn't say that.
She said she's going through therapy to work it out.
But she said that y'all was friends.
She didn't kick your back in.
She didn't say that y'all wasn't friends.
Ultimately, what it comes down to for me is she was sent to save the date. She had a +1 that would have been included. You can talk to him.
I didn't ask the question.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
She had a +1 that would have been included in the forthcoming invitation.
Yes.
Because also at the time, she was in a relationship. That +1 wouldn't have been revoked if she got the invitation and she wasn't with the guy anymore. It would have been revoked for him because I wasn't approving of that at that point. But she could have brought Antoinette. She could have brought anybody else she wanted. The +1 wouldn't have been revoked. So I don't understand. Like, I don't know where she got that from. I think whatever projection she had in her mind about thinking that I was judgmental of her or how she moved or whatever, not my problem.
I think the big issue, and Essel was the first one to point it out before it became public, is when you disrespected, what she felt like you disrespected her role when you said admin work.
Well, for one, I didn't say admin work.
The other girl did.
The other girl did.
Well, now, but you ran with it. Like how you said she ran with it. Yo, Bridget.
There's a couple things with this. There's a couple things with this. One, we all pod. We all know the value of a salacious clip. We all know how things are edited. We all know
manipulated,
how things are put together to garner attention. We all know the value of that. We all know the purpose of that. That was that purpose of that clip. The other thing is, because no one does critical thinking. Calling it admin wasn't minimizing it. It's categorizing the work as admin work that could have been offloaded to indicate that the majority of the work that she felt like she was overdoing could have been paid to someone else to do. That's why we categorized it as admin. It wasn't to minimize her effort. It wasn't to say what she was doing what wasn't valuable. It was to say this type of work was not something that she personally had that no one else could have done. That was the reason that was even categorized.
Spent a lot of time with her, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the success that you both garnered would have been successful had she delegated some of that work?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
See, we come from, let me jump in. Me and you come from a different world. So a lot of stuff that they have told me and how things work and how a lot of people be hands-on, that's how they came into this space. They were in here before us, right? That's how they look at things on how it needs to be done. Music business is all about delegation, nigga.
Yeah.
It's all about, that's not content. Us, we like, yo, nah, nigga, we gonna get a manager. Yo, you getting too busy? You got money? Get an assistant. Yo, get a new lawyer. Yo, get an accountant.
Yeah.
We delegate and we spread our money out. So when we get a $100,000 check, we liable to get 60.
Probably.
Okay. These
That's
niggas,
also because.
but these niggas don't believe in that. These content, see, me and you, we believe in that. All right, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Content niggas, they don't flow like that, Bridget. They don't let people in their shit. They want to be making a thumbnail.
And listen,
they want to be doing
I will
this.
say, and I've always said this, I've always maintained this, nobody works harder than that girl. And I know that most of her success, in addition to I mean, her talent is her talent, right?
Yeah.
But aside from talent, her work ethic is incredible, right? But there's also a need to control. And that, to me, ultimately is where it came, that's where we bumped heads, because you want to control this, but then you resent me for letting you do it. So now it's kind of like, so which is it? So which is it? Because you're okay doing the work to make sure this goes. You don't want to delegate it to somebody else, but now you're exhausted. So now I'm a shitty business partner because you're exhausted because you took on too much shit that we could have hired somebody else to do? Nah. You can't have it both ways. And that was always my argument. So it wasn't to take away and minimize her.
Don't most women want it both ways? Don't most women want everything? Why can't I have everything? Is that true or not?
Most women do not feel that way.
Oh, come on, Bridget!
Women do not feel that way.
She's on this camera, yo.
Oh, Bridget!
Most women do not feel that way.
Oh my God, Bridget!
Women do not feel that way.
That's the white side of her coming out.
No, it isn't. Most women do not feel that way. Most women don't feel that way.
Oh my God! Well, where are these people? Because all the men always be like, yo, women want every fucking thing. When you're around women, they be like, why can't I have everything? Yes, I do. I might not get it, but I want everything.
I want everything. Our mothers, our aunties, our sisters.
All of them.
Side chicks, main chicks.
I don't know about side chicks. But all of them is in there.
Talk your shit.
All of them is in there.
What constitutes as everything?
They don't know.
Like, all right.
They don't even know.
All right.
How about that?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. They don't know.
Picket
I'll give you
fence
that. They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. I'll give you